Okay, mama, look.
All right, let's pause. So what's the big surprise? Well, let's go back in time for a second. I'm a sensory-friendly barber in Dallas, Texas, and this is Chase, a 6-year-old on the spectrum who will be getting his first professional haircut with me today. As you can see, his hair is really long, so we got some work to do. I pull out the sensory-friendly toys, and Chase immediately goes for the one toy that he loves the best. And right then and there, I knew, okay, Chase knows exactly what he wants, and he'll go for it. Dad pulls up his shorts, he's ready to go, and I set Chase on the chair, and you know I had to use a 1.5-pound weighted cape around Chase to provide calming, gentle pressure, just to make the haircut more manageable for Chase. He slips off the chair, so I had Dad take off the booster seat, and I swerve and bend that cone up with the shears on my side. It's getting real spooky. I like starting out with the shears before I use the clippers because, the shears doesn't really make any sound. No vibration, and it's the perfect way to ease them into the haircut. Chase doesn't really like anybody playing in his hair, okay? So I decided to have him just stand and walk around the suite and see if that might help him cope better. All I want to do is knock off as much length as I can with the shears before I pull out the clippers. And Chase is not having it, so I told Dad to sit with him and we're gonna try something else. Dad mentioned that he would like Chase to get the whole haircut without having to resort to the iPad, and that's what I'm gonna try to do. I tried distracting him with the sensory toys again, but Chase is way too smart for that. I come around the corner and hiya! Chase kicks me into oblivion. I forgot to put the cape around Dad, so I did just that. Then we tried these stunner shades on him, man. Chase is such a cool kid. Then we take a break and I sweep up the excess hair. And while I've gotten a decent amount of length off, we still got a lot of work to do. I tell Dad to turn Chase around and give him a hug, and this was a game changer because you can visibly start to see Chase starting to get more relaxed. We take a water break. I hand Dad some cold water, and me myself, I need some cold water because I'm starting to sweat. Dad takes his hat off, and I gotta put my locks in a bun because I still got some work to do. I get back to work, and I try to give Chase a high five, and check this out. He leaves me hanging, and I played it off smoothly, baby. And now it's time for some clipper work. I like the TPOB plays. They're pretty quiet and smooth. He moves as I'm trying to cut the back, and look at this reflex. I pulled back just in time to avoid his ear. Chase is now starting to feel more at ease, just falling into Dad's arm and starting to trust me more. I spray some water on my hands. I don't like spraying it directly on the hair because it tends to freak him out. Just trying to soften his hair up a little bit before I go back in with the clippers. Chase is absolutely relaxed now. He's calm, and Dad is doing an excellent job. I just gotta give some credit to Dad. Without him, this would not have been possible, so Dad also gets some credit. And look at this, y'all. How cool is this that a 6-year-old on the spectrum gets to use some styling product? I brush him off and then I tell him he's done, and Dad gives him a round of applause. And I'm just so proud of him for getting through the haircut without his iPad. And that leads me back to the beginning of this video. Let's see what the big surprise was for Mom.
Hey! Look at you, big boy. You look so cute. You look so handsome.
That's awesome, right? He did so
How
good.
you feel?
I think he likes it. It seems like he
like
likes it. Right.
You look so cute. Look at you.